Hey, what's up, everybody? You're watching. It's your boy Rome. It's another episode of the PNDA podcast. Oh, my bad. It's Odyssey podcast, Odd Pod. We gonna figure it out. Anyway, we got the lovely Montega in the building. Say what's up. Say what's up.
What's up, everybody?
What's up? How you doing? How's your day going?
It's good. I was working earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still doing shoots and stuff? How's that all going?
Photography's still good. It's slow, but I'm like picky and choosy with like who I'm shooting and what I'm shooting. But I was working my main job, which is I'm a job coach for people with disabilities.
Wow.
So I'm in the field like helping people
For real,
out.
for real.
Yeah.
That's what's up. I like that. You like that? Or?
It's it's good. It's rewarding. Also tiresome as well because I'm dealing with different types of people. And I'm learning them and their disabilities and like what they can do, like their capabilities and shit. It's not too bad though.
So like, do you help them get the jobs, or you just coach them through it?
I help them get the jobs and I do coach them through that. So say I help. So today my client had an interview. He did pretty good. He already had the job in his pocket. But like we kind of just reassured him like what he needs to do moving forward to keep his job, and I'm gonna pop up on him too. He's not even gonna know when I'm coming.
Oh wow! So you could just pop up and be
just
like,
so I know
doing
he's
job?
just so I know he's doing his duties.
Where that's actually kind of cool. How long you been doing that?
I started September.
Okay, so that's pretty new. So, how's like modeling? You still do that?
I do, but I have not been doing anything like extreme.
Like just personal stuff, like
yeah,
your own
little
shoots?
stuff. Just I haven't really been posting on the socials. Like I really just been focusing on work and like rebranding.
It's funny you say that. Just maybe that's the topic of the day, because earlier in the conversation someone was saying it's harder to rebrand than it is to start from scratch.
Yes, like that's all I've been doing probably since the store I was working at, Avenue Black. Ever since they were relocating,
Yeah.
I've been thinking. Well, I've been thinking even prior to that. I'm like, I want to rebrand. Well, I have been like, I haven't been posting on my business page.
I saw it.
I'm not sending anything. I'm not sending any comp cards out. Like I just been mentally trying to get myself together.
I saw there was a shirt that dropped with your face on it.
Oh.
A couple of. I was actually thinking about copying one to support, the Montega movement. What's up with that? Is that like more of those coming, or like is that just a thing?
So my friend Zay, shout out the camera guy on Instagram. He's a photographer. We've been shooting since 2016, 17.
Wow.
And it was just a collection of his work that he's done with me. And since I've been building like a pretty good like reputation, like just around New Jersey.
Nah, facts. I ain't gonna lie. When I was like, yo, they got Montega on a fucking shirt, bruh.
Like, and I ain't even dead. Like,
you wasn't even part of that.
No, so I was a part of. He told me what he was doing.
Okay.
Proceeds went to him, which I don't mind. Like that's his work.
Fair. Yeah.
And I like the promotion. Is free promo.
Bro,
he was doing that
literally
for
on a
me. It's
shirt,
free
bruh.
promo because now everybody wants one. Like I want my face on a shirt. Like I want that.
Yo, that's just brilliant. Yeah, it's like almost like he's starting a custom graphic T-shirt wave.
Exactly.
And
like, then who he went through, French Summers. Shout out to French Summers on Instagram. He's an engineer. He's an artist, graphic designer, amazing graphic designer. Like he put that all together.
He makes his own stuff too.
Yes.
Oh, word.
I actually have a hoodie of his that he made so far.
I believe
it's
it.
It's like puff print.
I feel like you've put me onto some cool ass brand like that one. Actually, I'm not gonna mention them because they ain't give me my one thing, but he gave me everything else though.
He did.
He a solid nigga for the most part.
Me.
Nah, it's cool.
Oh,
I'm the type of person where it's like, I don't like it wasn't even that much money. I texted him. He said he was gonna bring it. The other thing came. Maybe he just forgot about the other thing, so I was like, all right, I'll wait for the other.
I wonder who you talking about.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I don't even.
I'll tell you after later.
Fuck it.
Yo, as soon as I tell you, like, like
I'll tell that. What, bro? Send his shit.
Nah, for real, send my shit, bro. But nah, anyways, what are you doing musically, man? I feel like you're talented. I've heard some stuff from you.
Yes.
I've seen some stuff of you in the studio. Like, why haven't you went down that lane more?
Oh my God, I know. So I did drop a track called White Toes.
White Toes.
I just did it just to do it, to be honest, just to get it out there. and just to see what people would say.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't hurt to try. You know, when people be like, oh,
Facts.
don't just sit on it, just do it. Like, that was like a fuck it, do it moment. I don't like it anymore. Like, I'm
That's growth.
probably going to take it down eventually.
SoundCloud it.
No, I'm probably going to take it down.
Gone.
And then I'm going to drop like a whole new project. Like, I'm still in the midst of like building like the sound that I want to go for. And like, I still sit in the car and listen to beats, and like, I'll come up with fucking bars and just write the bars down and just think about shit later, like topics, what to talk about. Cause I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna fucking talk about? Like, I'm not no fucking street nigga. Like,
see, that's the thing though. Like,
I'm a suburb kid, like, that's trying to fucking elevate.
let me ask you something, right? Do you think you're a cool person?
I think so.
Do you think like your story is like worth being heard?
Everybody has a sad story.
No, I didn't ask that. Do you think your story?
My story. That's sounds very narcissist.
There's nothing wrong with that. A little bit of everything leads to greatness. So it's like, I feel like that already is the type of mentality you do need to have. Because like at the end of the day, everyone can get in front of a microphone. Everybody can rap. But it's just like, what can you
as
do?
a consumer? I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So that, I think from a consumer standpoint, but maybe I'm too deep. It should just be surface level.
I like that though.
Because I don't give a fuck. Like, shout out to all the artists out here that's doing their thing. But I don't fucking care. What are you doing? Real shit, what are you doing for the community? That's really what's my main focus. Like, and that's why I do my job. Like, I enjoy my it's not a 9 to 5. I can be anywhere on the clock working, helping people, promoting, trying to get more clients for the company and put them on my fucking sheet. But like, what is it doing for everyone? Like,
no, that's facts. You gotta be purposeful. I feel like that
like
alone.
Kanye got a fucking school. He had a school. They took it away, but he was putting his money into the kids.
Facts.
What's Drake doing? Drake, do you have a school? I do have to look that up. I fucking love Drake. I do. But
shout out Jersey.
What the fuck? Come on.
Nah, that's some real
But
shit.
the money, you have all this fucking money. We're ran by, I don't even get.
Nah, but that's the thing though.
Deep.
See, that's the thing though. When you ask certain questions, you pull certain things out of people. And that is what makes you unique. Because, like, you're right. Everybody can talk about the same shit on the track.
Yes.
But you already got a different mentality.
Yeah.
So now let me ask you this question again. Do you think your story is worth being told?
I guess so.
I think so, too.
Thanks.
And that's the confidence you got to
I
have.
guess so.
That's what I'm saying.
guess
I understand
so.
it's narcissistic, but fuck all that
I guess
noise.
you guys give a fuck.
Yeah. Like,
great.
Nah, because, like, it's hard to help the community sometimes, don't you think?
It is, but that's why that's why I don't mind doing free things. Like, I look people out. I undercharge like a motherfucker. I do. But fuck it.
For what,
like,
your shoots and stuff?
Shoots, even if I'm...
Even your modeling, you probably downplay.
Nah, model... Yeah, I probably do, but I'm not signed. If I'm signed, my price going up.
Word.
Like, all right, I got for example, my one friend, she was Miss New Jersey. And my cousin's fiance was looking for models for a shoot that he was curating for a clothing company, and I found 2 models, and her rate was high. He said, give me their rates and I'll send it off, because I sent off their pictures. He said, oh, they like them, send their rates. I sent their rates. She had the highest one, and they worked for 6 to 8 hours. Damn. And they paid that.
See, that's good.
She got paid her bread, and I'm like, that's the fucking right.
Yeah, that's how you should be.
Like, what? And she was so thankful. I'm like, bro, no, like, I don't give a fuck. This is for you. I'm glad I could find you. I'm glad I have somebody I can rely on when it comes to shit like that.
So you think models get paid good or underpaid just off of what
if
you know?
you chart, listen, put your price up.
Oh, so it's like if you don't
pay it,
yeah.
If you don't pay it, there's no fucking work. Fuck it.
Damn, but don't you think, like, is it like, do you think pretty people is hard to find?
I think everyone's beautiful in their own way.
Yeah.
For example, people might think Slick Woods doesn't look good. I think Slick Woods, she's a model. She modeled for Rihanna for Fenty, Savage Fenty. She has a big gap in her mouth, big lips, like chinky eyes. She's bald, but she's so unique to me. She looks
unique. Yeah.
So I think that's what makes her beautiful. So
it's probably very raw. It's like a natural look. I feel like that's another thing that's dying out. Like pretty people that are naturally just pretty.
And there's naturally pretty people.
Yeah.
I mean,
Most.
everybody's just pretty in their own way. Like,
Absolutely.
it's unfortunate.
But I mean, model pretty. Let's be
Model
real.
pretty. I mean, it's unfortunate that we're succumb to like European standard of what is
Nah,
like
that's
pretty, like
that's what it is too.
chiseled jawline.
Yeah.
Like, put the big girl up there. She probably
Fact.
gonna do better than what she doing, and she'll probably make the clothes look better. But they're not gonna figure it out. They just started putting black people in commercials now. Now everything's fucking integrated. If you've noticed that in the past, and then like I seen a commercial with an edgy girl. She had her head shaved. She had fucking dangle. Gauge it. An edgy girl on TV for like a high end commercial. Bro, it was crazy. I was like, yo, they never had this type of shit on TV before.
Yeah, I
Not
mean,
no girl like that.
No, I believe it. The world's changing. It used to be like a ratio in a commercial. It used to be like if I'm correct, it'd be let's say it's a commercial of 5. It'd be 2 white guys, 1 white woman, 1 Spanish or Asian woman. And then 1 black person.
Right. And he dark as hell.
And it's like always like in the commercials, they always like had it like that. I used to notice
They're
that
like,
too.
yeah, we got black people in here and we got Spanish people and Asians. Like, you have one.
It'd be like that.
And you pick the one that looks like the entire race. Or what you think the race looks like.
Do you like the word woke?
Woke?
Yeah. Do you identify with that word?
I am aware. I am aware of my surroundings.
I like that.
I'm aware of where the fuck I'm at, who I am, and what the fuck is going on.
So how do you feel about like people who proclaim to be woke?
I mean, why do they care? You know? Why do they care? Like, oh, I'm woke. Okay. What the fuck are you doing about it?
Nah,
are you helping other
funny
people?
That was my follow-up question. Because I'm going to be like, do you think woke people are like the betterment of societies? Are they a better group of class people? Like, are they better? Is it better to be woke? Like what's
I feel like
really going
everybody should just mind their business. Mind your fucking business and follow your own route. Don't be a follower, be a leader. Lead your own shit. Like, it's okay if nobody's following behind you.
I view you as a leader. I view you as a leader.
You view me as thank you.
I think you're like
absolutely
like a leader. I can see a lot of girls being influenced, and even guys too, like being influenced and motivated by you. You know, I feel like you're just you. You do the photos and all that stuff, and
just
like
being a good role model.
Yeah, people just fuck with you. Like even when I first heard of you, I'm just like, bro, like who is this person? Like there's a allure to you where it's almost like people want to know more or just like tap in. You know, it's almost like your aesthetic.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah,
it's like you have an aura to you. It's kind of cool.
I try to be different. I just be me. I remember I was at my friend's birthday party. It was at a skating rink. It was like 70s theme. My outfit was super mid. I swear it was. And I'm just skating by myself. Everybody had their own little friend group. And I was like dolo. And I felt so weird. I was like, damn, I'm by myself. Everybody got their friend. I'm here dolo.
Just chilling.
And then this one girl, I kept catching her eyes. I was like, why does she keep looking at me? Like, not on the weird shot, but
she just, you noticed it.
We keep catching eyes, though. And I'm like, yo, I keep catching her. So at the end of the party, she was like, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be staring at you like that. And I'm like, no, you good. I did catch your eyes, though. May I ask why? She was like, you literally have like an aura around you. I said, what is that? And she's like, you don't know what an aura is? She said, look up rainbow aura. She said, look up rainbow aura. That's literally what I seen. Like when you were skating around, that's all I seen around you. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I looked that shit up. I said, wow, people think of that.
I can see it,
bro.
That
made me happy.
That's kind of crazy. That's like sometimes like you're in the right place at the right time for the right reasons. So I feel like that's one of those moments where someone could see the thing that's in you that makes you special, and that's like the universe giving you the first little hints of
maybe,
like, hey,
tap into
maybe
myself.
You're different.
Like,
you're special.
Right.
Like,
you're special.
Someone just said rainbow, or I might want to see what that's about. Like,
right.
You know, so I fuck with that.
She made me feel good about myself. It made me think about myself moving forward, and like even like when I notice like people switch up on me or shit like that. Like I don't care.
How do you deal with adversity in moments like that? You get mad, you keep it pee, or like what's up?
I keep it pee.
Man.
I keep it pee. Keep it to myself. I honestly the only relationships that matter to me is like family and like close friends. Like my friends that I've had years ago. I got sisters now that I've developed good relationships with. Like I keep those like that. It's not a need, but like I appreciate them and what they do for me. So I'm gonna continue paying that forward with them. People that I probably meet along the route, like it's It's fine. I'm not about to sweat it. You don't. When I wake up, it's me. I don't fall asleep with y'all. Like this,
Facts.
like
It's
even
like,
social
yeah,
media. Like people be so fucking pressed about this shit. It's like when I wake up in the morning, I don't see them.
they not about to pay your bills
You're
either.
not paying my bills. You're not getting in my car. You're not fixing my car. You're not doing none of that shit. You're not starting the car and moving. It's just
That's a
me.
fact. That's kind of, it's funny because like I feel like nowadays it sucks. You need people to kind of care about you for the thing you're doing in the entertainment world to kind of like fizzle up.
Right.
But at the same time, you can be an individual where it's like you don't really care about other people's opinion or validation.
Yeah,
so it's like a weird phase of like, what do I do? It's
Right.
like I don't give a fuck about y'all, but I need y'all.
Right. But just continue. That's why people say just keep going.
Yeah.
Keep doing what you do, and it'll follow. Like people will. It doesn't hurt to like something and share it,
And
promoting
try,
people,
facts.
and just showing love, show a comment, giving an opinion, a nice opinion. I'm all for good opinions.
Now let me ask you, as like a girl influencer, being in South Jersey, how are other women treating you? Like, do you feel like people like you, or like, do you think like people have any resentment or envious feelings towards you?
I don't care.
Mm.
Yeah. So if you don't like me, that's on you.
Nah, facts.
I can't dislike people. It's really like if people do me dirty, like I've had friends that probably done like grimy shit or whatever, like, but I can't do shit about what happened in the past. Like
Facts.
I'm gonna move forward from it. Like, I can't be mad fast. Like I get angry about something for like probably in 5 minutes and then I'm over it.
So would you say you're not petty?
I used to be. I changed. I'm not who I was years ago. And like I'm not even who I was like 6 months ago or 3 months ago. Like I'm different every fucking day.
I feel that.
So it's like
when life is real,
yeah.
like you be growing and changing as a
Yo,
person.
facts. Like I'll sit, like I swear to God, the other day I'm sitting down, I'm like, damn, I am not who I was like fucking 2 weeks ago. Like I just have a whole different mindset. Like
That's kind of crazy.
just trying to move forward.
Is it good changes you think, or like for the better?
Yeah, definitely good changes. Everything I do is good.
I like
it's
that.
For me.
Yeah. It's your life, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's kind of like, it's like the undefeated mentality, because it's like, it's really only a loss if it's like I give up or it don't get nothing out of this,
Right.
you know?
The point of fucking life is to just life. Like,
Literally.
Don't think too hard about it.
Nice.
Like, just do it. Keep living.
Wow. You have a very simplistic mentality on that. I like that. I feel like some people try to be
stressing, dog.
Yeah,
I used to complain. I used to stress. I used to stress about money, and I'd be broke.
Yeah.
Like I learned the value of the dollar, like by having no money in my account for like months.
That's some real shit.
And then I'm like, but everything was still falling in line for me. Like I was eating good, like no worries, like good support system.
That's the side effects of being a good person. Dead ass. When you have no money, but you find yourself still having things, having stuff around you, bro, that's literally the side effects of being a good person.
Facts. And like I really love my family.
Yeah, some
Shout
real
out
shit.
to my family. I got
Shout
a really
out to
good
the fam.
Got a good support system. Like my mom believes in my dream. Like she believes in everything that I want to do.
That's powerful, bro.
Yeah, because it starts at home. Because it's a lot of people that don't have that, and it sucks.
Wow, that's wow. I never even thought about that. Like, I wonder what it's like to like have your family completely.
Like my mom plays
like,
my music. It's so
crazy.
funny.
Really?
Like she'll like send me. I posted on my story one day. She was like,
she
screenshot my song, and I was like, "Hey, I was like, you're the reason why I keep going."
Nah, that's a real one.
And keep trying with music.
She's like a mom and a best friend.
She's dope. That's definitely like my evil big sister. I'm gonna say evil because she's spicy as hell. But I love her though.
Spicy in like a protective way, or just like starting problems?
Yeah, protective.
Okay.
And wants to be right all the time. Because she's the mom. I started this. Yeah, you did. I started in your tummy. I also didn't ask to be here.
She's like, oh, yo, look, I did this.
Yeah,
it would be for me.
I know.
They literally were like, Mom, we know.
We
like,
know.
Yes, we get it.
Nah, I be telling her I was created. I wasn't born.
Yo, that's funny as
and
shit.
She hates it. She was like,
say?
no, I made you.
Like,
I'm like, no.
I pushed you out, girl.
Yeah, you sure did. Nah, it's funny. The day the doctor told her, well, for one, my gender was a surprise.
Oh.
And I was born on my due date, exactly. Like she went in labor that morning.
Wow. So you were actually in like what? How long? 9
I'm
months?
destined.
You were destined to be.
I was
It
destined.
was time.
They knew.
They said 9 months for this one. Nothing less, nothing more.
Big body.
Big
Montega was
body.
here.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
Big body.
5'2", 5'1"-ish. No, I'm 5'2" for real. I think I am.
For real?
I always say 5'1" because that's what the doctors told me. They're like, no, you're like right there at 5'2". I was like, I'm 5'3" then.
Okay.
Yeah. Throw another inch on there.
The math is
the math is so
crazy.
off. I suck at math, but I can count money.
Yeah, that's all that matters.
That's all that
the
matters.
only type of counting that
Like
matters.
y equals mx plus b does not make sense.
No, but 1 + 1 = 2.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
I don't even know anymore.
What's dude name that played he was in Empire? Taraji P. Henson.
Oh,
the
Maine, the P. Maine, what's his fucking name? The actor dude.
He was in that fucking movie. He was like, say it again. Hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah, when he made them sing.
What is his fucking what?
Terrence Howard. Yes.
So he me and my boyfriend were watching him on YouTube. He basically is saying that math is like wrong now. Like he's like 1 + 1, like 1 + 0 is not 0.
It's 1, right?
Well, technically it is 1.
Yeah.
But people were saying that it's 0 or 1 time. Oh no, 1 times 0 is 0. He's saying no. He was saying no to that. I know we're going off topic, but
I get that,
we're talking about math.
way.
So
No, I
yeah,
get that.
right.
Because why?
But he's changing like a whole like dynamic of shit of math. Look this shit up on YouTube.
Wait,
Terrence
Howard is doing this?
Yeah, he's talking to
He's
a
no
university.
longer acting?
He's probably still acting, but
Okay.
you know, celebrities are kind of getting it now. They're the ones. They're above us.
So they realize they got to be.
They
the
realize they
influencers and
exactly.
stuff. Yeah.
That's the fucking point. You get all this fucking
Fame
money
and attention.
What do you
Use
bring
it.
other people up?
Yeah.
That's all we're doing is putting people down. We're ran by fucking rapists and child predators.
Wow.
That's what the country's ran on.
You seem pretty like aware of stuff, man. Yeah.
Nigga, I'm scared. I'm scared for my future kids. Like,
scared why? Like,
and the economy's fucked up, and the
Yeah.
planet is dying.
This is very true.
Yes.
But I feel like
it's fucking 58 degrees and it's wintertime. And it's raining.
True.
And my fucking
Is it not
arthritis
fall?
hurts.
Is it not fall time?
It
right?
ain't fall. Wait, huh?
Is it?
Hold on.
What season are we in?
I think
It's not fall?
I don't know now.
Me neither. When does winter start?
The 19th, I think.
Of December, right?
Something around there.
So we just there.
We getting there.
I ain't
but
gonna lie.
Still,
It has been it's
like last fall was colder than this.
That's why I'm thinking. I think whenever we have seasons that are actually the seasons, it throws us off.
And the sun looks bigger. Just saying.
When you notice,
like a few days ago, it was like I was on 295 on my way to see my one client, and the sun was just hitting on the fucking highway. I was like, "Fuck, this shit bright as hell." I'm like, "Damn, this shit big as hell." Like big as hell. Like horizon. Like, yo, how are y'all okay with this?
Sometimes
we're
I ain't gonna
floating
lie.
in fucking black space. We're floating in black matter.
We're nothing.
We are. We're a
like
grain of
small
sand.
specks on like a bigger thing.
There is this fucking YouTube segment saying that we are probably like we're God particles.
We are.
Because I hate people that be like, "You're not God." I'm like,
matter
"Nigga, I'm God."
Yeah,
like,
we are made of the universe. That's actual fact.
I'm God. Like, I am a part of God. I am.
Are you? So you're religious or spiritual?
I'd probably say I'm spiritual. I know there's a higher power, and that motherfucker listening.
So things are well.
Things are what?
Well.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't you try to like share that more? You know, because like respectfully, from your social media standpoint, I don't think I could see that from that. You know?
Yeah.
And I think it'd be cool for you to, because even you right now with the hair, bruh, it's like you got like a spiritual wisdom to you.
Oh, it's just the faux locks. If they were naturally mine, then like, yeah, that's when people should be afraid of
God.
But I'm definitely not doing that right now. Like, I'm waiting for my hair to get a little.
That
longer.
hurt? Like your head feel heavy?
It's tight as shit. I did it myself. It's super tight, so I can't even put it up right now. So
I feel like when you
have
lay
to wear
down,
it out. It's not bad. I have
You
to
know,
like flip them. I have to flip
yeah, I
them
was about to say, what do
around
you do? Like,
because they're so long.
that's fire.
They're 40 inches.
I feel like
They
if
hit the back
someone's
of my
hair was to
calves.
literally,
My hair used to be this long.
it's like it has to have a mind of its own at that
My
point.
hair was
Like it's a living thing.
my hair was touching my butt when I was like 16.
Wow.
My mom never cut my hair. She told me not to ever. And I cut it off when I was a senior. I got a fucking bob. Right?
Wow, that's so crazy. Sometimes it's like everyone has like the opposite story. Cause like sometimes when you cut your hair when you're really young, it changes how it grows completely.
I wanted to, yeah. Now I've grown it back out again. It got to the middle of my back, and then I chopped it off again because I was like emotionally distraught. I don't know why I was doing that. Now I realize like I don't fucking care about anything anymore, and nothing can't hurt me. Like why would I let anybody else dictate my feelings? Why would I destroy my image because of others? Like, you figure shit out years on. Like people like, oh, you should have realized that, girl. I was a fucking kid. How the fuck would I know?
Yeah, you gotta learn shit.
Because you did the same thing.
Yeah, people are just. It's so easy to tell somebody some shit that you learned, acting like you been knew it, and it's like, bro, something happened for you to come to that conclusion.
Exactly.
For the knowledge that you now know.
Exactly.
But they gonna act like, oh, you ain't know that. Like, you
Like,
know what I'm saying?
Shut
like,
the fuck up.
Yeah, like that.
Would you think you better than me? Because you already knew.
That's really how.
Good for you. Good for you, babe.
Cookies are so shit.
Clap.
Earlier you said you have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
Is this public?
Yes.
Word. How is that? What's it like? What do you think it's like for a guy dating you? Do you think that's a great experience or like?
I feel like you need to think. You need to. What can I say? For one, you gotta be a confident motherfucker. You gotta be confident, and he's very confident. Like he knew he could have me. He's awesome. I love him.
That's amazing.
Hey babe, I love you. Nah, you gotta be confident, like kind of just like me, but like a male.
Yeah.
Like keep it P. We're very transparent and can't be insecure. Cause like I do have male friends. He has female friends. Like he has female clients. I have male clients. Like it's gonna happen. You're gonna have to talk to other people, other than the gender you are. Like
absolutely.
It's gotta be a strong nigga. Like and just know you got a bad bitch right by your side. Like and know that and have trust.
Trust.
And like it's there. Yeah.
Are you big on trust? Is that easy for you?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Probably like right then and there, like you have my trust 100% till you break it.
Wow,
but it's like,
so you just
we would
give
have
it.
Very giving. Like it's like fuck it.
That's crazy,
we all in.
Yeah, as a
I
man,
threw the chips all in.
It's like I feel like that's the complete opposite of what we do. But just the other day, I was saying I truly think like a woman's emotional strength is the equivalent of a male's physical strength. And I think like that's why as women, y'all operate and can tolerate certain things emotionally men can't. And that's why I think physically as men, we can tolerate and do things physically that women can't. It's like, it's crazy, bro. But I think that's really where it's at. Cause like you just saying like some of that stuff, I feel like as a guy, it's easier said than done. Like you're over here like, yeah, you gotta be confident.
He's a confident man. Like he's very secure of himself. Like if I was to do anything like opposite of like what he wouldn't like niggas don't like that when everything's played against them. Like they don't like that.
Now I was gonna
be fucking sick. You would be fucking sick knowing your bitch was being fucked by somebody else. So you better act like you afraid to lose me, cause I'm afraid to lose you.
Or just not give a fuck.
Then why y'all together?
And people come and go.
That's great. Yeah, that's how you feel. People do come and go, but like we in this for the long run. Like,
nah, I love that for you, man. If you found somebody that's worthy of that, hold on to that shit.
People, and I haven't dated in a while. Like, you really got to be worthy of my time. Like,
I like that. Now, in your relationship, do you think you guys are equals?
Like, what do you mean by that? Equals, like
equals.
Like equal?
Like, is it a bond or partnership where each person involved is giving equal input?
Yeah. Yeah, everything's equal.
Word?
Now, I may be cooking and cleaning, but...
Nah, obviously.
He pay the bills.
Oh, word. Okay, yeah. So you guys live together or anything? Oh, that's fire. And, like, so he pays the bills, you cook and clean. Does he ever have to cook and clean?
Sometimes he does.
Do you pay bills?
Crickets.
Okay.
Nah, I pay some.
All right, that's
I
cute.
pay some.
Nah, that sounds like a great guy. Shout out Kuh. Because if you got a girl and she paying bills, bro, what is you doing?
What is you doing?
What is you
Like,
doing?
you gotta pay your bills. You gotta buy everything for her, whatever. And
Yeah.
I'll do everything you want me to do.
Now let me ask you, right? Because you're an influencer, you're a model, you're in social media, all that. Let's say this nigga continues to be the perfect nigga that you need him to be. And he just gets more where he wants to be in life, more resources, more money, more strength. And let's just say he's like, I need you all to myself.
He knows that he can't control me. Like, it's not this ain't that. This ain't, we not controlling each other.
You think that's control?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I think that's control. Like, why are you trying to keep me in a box? That's just not even my MO. Like, I don't live in a box.
Facts.
Like, I never lived in a box. I'm floating and looking at Earth. Like, where do I want to go?
Wow, you're like a butterfly.
Yes. That's what I feel like. Like, as a fellow air sign, I feel like I'm just always floating and just going where I'm needed. But when it comes to my relationship, like, that's, you feel me? We here with it. I don't control him. I don't try and stop him for anything that he has to do.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. It may be some things like that may come forward, like a client or so. I feel like people give him the attention now that they see me in the picture because people think I'm a threat. So it's like, why you won't work for him now?
Yeah, that's how it be.
But it's fine. Do it. I don't give a fuck. I trust him. Like, if you fold, that's on you. Ooh. But he not even going. But that's not even that type of vibe. Like,
yeah, you trust.
So like him, he's trying to build up in his status. He's also an artist. He's a visionary artist. He's a videographer. He records music. He's just like me, but in his own like lane. And like, I know he's gonna get up there at some point. Shit, me too. Like, we're racing together. Like, but it's not separate. Like, he's a part of my plan and I'm a part of his.
Wow, that's really dope, man. Sounds like you got like something.
Like, people be in competition with each other. Like, this ain't a competition. Like, I used to feel like I was in competition with my partners. Like, or I was always better, in my opinion. And niggas just don't work as hard. Yo, Mona was just talking about this on her podcast. She was like, niggas be jealous of women because they don't work as hard as they do. I
completely agree.
They don't try as hard. They fucking mama's boys and they fucking what the fuck is you jealous for me? Work hard, nigga. Do something that you might like to do other than play on your fucking game. You're mad.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of men nowadays aren't competent, and yet everybody wants to have sex and get pussy and
why are you so fucking pressed about pussy? And women, why are you so pressed about dick? Relax, y'all so fucking hype. Put that fucking pussy into workers. Like, do something, bitch. Bro. Put that energy that you putting for the dick into like a talent. Like you just showing up and you nothing. Like, he seen me and he was like, damn, she's the fucking prize. Like, she does everything.
Facts.
And I fucking do. And I'm not tired. Like, he be tired after work. I'll be up all night. I'll be up all night, go to sleep at like 3 a.m. and get up 8 a.m. for work.
Jeez. I love my sleep.
I do. I love my sleep.
I
sleep. Trust me.
Nah, I can tell.
I do. But I feel like I get enough that I need so I can do what I got to do. I feel like 24 hours isn't enough for me.
Hey, I feel like 24 hours isn't enough time in a day for me to get shit
done.
I feel like
time doesn't exist. We're just running on some shit. Like,
I agree, yo. The other day, I was looking at a timer, and as soon as a minute went by, it went from 1 o'clock to 1:01. Cool, right? I watched the timer go by for another minute, and it didn't turn to 1:02. It went by for like almost 4 seconds, and yo. The change, though, at the time when the first minute changed, it was exactly the time. And I was like, is time real? But I don't know. Sometimes shit just be happening. Maybe I'm tweaking. You know, I smoke and shit.
Yes, there you go.
Niggas be high.
Niggas be high thinking like, is it really 105?
So, what can people expect from you? I know you said that right now, you know, you're doing more of your shoots. You like to help the community.
Rebranding. Yeah. What can people expect from me? Just be on the lookout.
Damn, that's so mysterious.
As I should be.
That's all we get?
Why should they know? Sometimes I'll post so much on my story, I'll delete everything. I'm like, people know too much.
Yo,
y'all know too much.
I be feeling.
Hey, I seen what you posted on your story. Oh, fucking K.
Yeah.
What the fuck? What? That ain't me.
You get weird anxiety.
I'm just I be psyching myself out. Maybe I'm just reading too deep and not keeping it surface level.
Nah, facts, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes when
that's my new word.
What?
Surface level. Keeping everything surface level.
I like that.
Cause like it's not that fucking deep.
Absolutely.
no matter what.
You ever read the book Four Agreements?
No.
Ah, dude. I think it's a great book. Everybody should read it. It'll change your life.
Okay.
One of the most important agreements in it is to not take anything personal. Literally.
Right.
And the way they described it, they use one of the most extremist scenarios ever. But like when you read that, I'm not gonna explain it because I don't want to do, because I feel like the way he says it is so powerful. Literally every human being needs to go to that chapter in that book about not taking anything personal and read that shit. Because like he described the scenario where even if someone was to come into your life and kill your mother, the way he explains it though, I feel like it alleviated me of so much anger and reaction as human beings that we feel we have to have.
Right.
It's crazy.
Like, I miss my grandma. But I'm going to be there too.
Yeah.
So I can't even be.
And she's always here in a way too.
Yeah, I'm a part of her. I come from her womb.
Literally.
The woman
that created you.
Yes, the woman that created. Yes. And the woman that,
so forth. You're literally your grandma, bro.
I'm telling you.
Come on, son.
So it's like she's always here. Like,
literally.
I'm a part of her.
That's kind of crazy.
And I can't even be mad. Like, I miss my dad. Like, I miss my homies. Like, but I'm like, shit, that's just the next side. That's the next page.
Do you think, like, because, you know, bad things happen to good people. But at the same time, I like
what's bad?
Exactly. I like to think everything's happening for a reason. Because I was about to say, you just described, you know, you've lost your dad, you lost your grandma. Like, some people would take that and feel like it's the end of the fucking world.
I wish he was here to, like, guide me through certain things, because I never really had, like, male figures besides, like, you know, my best friends, like, my guy friends. But it's different when it's a father.
Facts.
You know, but fuck it, I gotta take heed and do my own shit on top of it.
Wow, that's crazy. You're P as fuck for like a girl who didn't have a father.
Facts.
That's kind of crazy.
Fuck it.
Yeah, like I would actually think
bitches be over here whores and shit. Whatever. I mean, like, keep it to
said
yourself.
She said
yeah.
I ain't say
like,
it. We love the hoes.
We love the hoes. And we wouldn't be here without y'all. Okay.
Speak on it.
How we all got here. From our parents
being
you know
what I'm saying? Somebody had to little something.
But
yeah.
Some girls take it in different lights. Like, they're lost and they use it as an excuse. Like, that's my dad being dead. Fuck it. I can't do shit about it. It's done. Like, I gotta do what I have to do as a human being. My mom, she was a widow very young, and it was hard raising 3 kids. Like, she has trauma. Like,
that puts the trauma on someone,
and it puts it on us too. But I'm not holding her against that. Like, I'm letting her get her rock. Go ahead, you good. Like, I'm explaining that we've had so many conversations about it where I'm like, Mom, you're good. Like, I understand why you feel the way you do. Like, you have every right to. Yeah. But I'm letting you know that I feel it, but I'm not letting it dictate my life.
Yeah, sometimes you got to be aware of that cycle of trauma that is going to continue to happen. You got to break it because it really will never stop.
Got to break it. You can't just sit on that shit. Yeah. Like, I could sit here and cry all day. Oh my God, I miss my fucking dad. I miss my grandma. I'm like,
we're
all going to die.
There's this African proverb that's literally like, when I first heard it, it didn't make sense. It says, the best time to plant a tree is a long time ago. And like, when I heard it, I was like, what? I don't get it. But then I realized, like, that's the sad reality of everything in life. Like, if you want anything good, any outcome, it takes work, and you have to do it right now.
Yes.
Literally, why are we even talking about it?
Literally, because even like 10 years from now, you'd be like, that fucking tree is like fucking growing now. Like, if I didn't plant it,
it would be nothing. And even though it's not what you want it to be, it's still something.
It's still something.
And it's kind of crazy. So it's like, that's like really how like I'll be like looking at things. It's like, you got to just go get it done. And I feel like, low key, when this interview is done, do me a favor and like rewatch this like you're not you.
It's funny. I was in my friend's podcast and I never watch things that I'm in. Like, I don't know why. I just don't want to listen. I don't want to hear it. I hate hearing myself.
That's cool.
But I love my voice. I think I sound fucking dope. But I watched it as in, and I was laughing. I was like, wow. Oh, look at me. I can't believe I said that. And I was like, then I'm like, I was snapping at myself like, facts, bitch. Like, I'm like, wow, I said that.
Yeah.
But I definitely was in a point like of just, who is that?
Nah,
like,
facts.
Why would I watch that? Like, I be a consumer, you know?
Yeah, the reason why I'm doing that is just like, earlier you said you don't know like what to talk about if you were to make music and stuff. And I feel like that's
Right.
what holds everybody back. Like nothing is new under the sun.
I'm
At
about to
this
start
point,
coming like Tyler and just saying stupid
bro,
ass shit.
literally
Like,
just express yourself. That's why I said, that's why I was encouraging you, like, rewatch this, because like you're gonna see all the facets of your emotions. You're gonna see chill Jade in this. You're gonna see upbeat. You're gonna see some comedy. You're gonna see a little heartfelt when you talked about, you know, your father. You know what I'm saying? And it's just gonna show you like that is a well-rounded person.
Yeah.
That can be very like, listen to me, type shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, the signs are there, bruh. You be taking photos and your insights are doing like so good.
They're great, but I need the. I don't know.
You need to control that shit,
I
man. You need to come
know.
to Odyssey Way.
Fuck Odyssey Way gonna do?
You gonna have to find out.
Oh wow,
That's what I'm
getting
saying.
mysterious.
I'm just saying, like, come to Odyssey Way, cause like you playing, bruh. Like I'm telling you right now,
Bro, fucking, I need a reference track. Like,
I got you.
I'll send the beats after we done.
All right, bet. Shit. How long we been going for? I wanna like, let's just do some. Okay. You know how like they always talk about like the fresh and fit shit?
Fresh or what?
Fresh and fit.
Fresh and Fit.
You've heard of them?
I've heard of it.
Andrew Tate,
Andrew Tate.
Destiny, Sneeko. You've ever heard of these
Oh, like
people?
it's like
People in
I've
the,
heard of Andrew Tate.
yeah.
The other fucking people know.
Yeah, okay.
Everybody fucks with Andrew Tate. He's
Yeah,
like all over
so,
IG.
Yeah, regardless, they're all like in the manosphere shit. I was just gonna ask you like,
Manosphere.
yeah,
Crying.
it's a thing.
Men.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. But anyway, I was just
Like,
gonna
y'all
ask
niggas
you,
cool.
like, as a woman, like, are you aware of like the current dating dynamics where it's like both sides kind of dislike each other? Like, are you aware of this?
Like that men and women.
Like men or
don't
women
know.
are comparing each other and like who's better. Like it's a whole debate of this going on.
It's like, why do y'all fucking care so much? You're gonna fucking die one day.
And
Why do
can't-
you care
yeah.
so much?
You can't have everybody.
Baby, did you eat today? But you worried about this motherfucker.
She
like,
said, "Did you
real
eat
shit,
today?" Nah,
like,
for real though.
that's
you,
funny. That's
so you
niggas
think
with-
it's like dumb, really, or like essentially it shouldn't be a thing, right?
no.
Okay,
I just feel like everybody just need to just
Something
do
I
it. Just get money.
yo,
Get
literally
money.
something
just
I
get
said.
this fucking money. It's a race.
Something I said earlier was like
You gonna be the rabbit or the turtle?
Speak on it. That literally, like, people are too caught up on other people instead of like what
That's
is
social
going,
media.
what's
They're
going
so
for
worried.
you. Like, how are
Yeah.
you gonna better your life? Get yourself situated. You busy trying to impress a bitch. Like,
Facts.
what you doing for yourself? And it's
Yeah,
like
bitch
vice
got-
versa for women too. A
Mhm.
lot of girls literally think every nigga wants them, and it's like
They think it's because it's all the nice things they got. Like,
Yeah.
bitch could have a whole Benz, but her coochie dirty. Like, you know what I'm saying? A nigga could have a Beamer and be a fucking loser in real
know
life.
some.
But just because you look good and you got a fucking Beamer and you got a Bentley, whatever,
facts.
like, what the
bruh.
fuck makes you greater than any? What?
I have a saying.
You
we're either all
surface level.
special
You surface level, my nigga.
or no
You-
one's special.
Yeah.
I truly think no one's special. It's like
No one is
it's
special.
the things and our choices and the way we treat people
Yes.
that'll define us and separate us and actually give us a uniqueness to our life experience.
Exactly. Like, are you doing anything for anybody?
Facts.
Like,
Are you changing anyone's life?
no. You're not even changing your own.
You know what's crazy? I've been advocating for this. Buy more Goodwills. Seriously, anyone out there who's successful looking to launch a business, you should buy a Goodwill. Just the other day, I was on their website looking up what comes with owning a Goodwill, and holy fuck, bro, they take so much of their money and recoup it into the
community.
the community, and like it's very local. So like wherever that Goodwill's at, based on the location of it, a certain percentage of the money goes to like the schools there. It goes to helping the homeless people there. And like when I learned that, I was just like, why aren't people just buying more Goodwills? It's like owning this business makes you money and you're helping people.
Mm-hmm.
But yet, do you see a Goodwill at every corner?
No.
It just tells you just the type of world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
For real, for real.
But there's fucking malls. There's
All that
dealerships,
shit, right?
there's thousands of cars that people can't afford.
Collecting dust.
Collecting dust.
Holding up a spot in a parking lot because they rather that there than something else that could be way more helpful, bro. Like, shit's just crazy, man. Like,
And then then more apartments. Expensive luxury apartments. What?
damn near a house.
Cheap. That shit cheap fucking material.
Yeah, that's
Tornado come through taking that shit up.
the whole country's at that rate. Tycho, he's a mortgage dealer right now, you know, and like it's a
wow.
bad place for housing right now. And he just talks about like, yeah, like you get short-ended a lot right now. Like someone will sell you like something that isn't
Worth
big,
that?
worth it for
What?
twice the amount.
I talk that shit down to $1.
But sometimes it's the ripple effect. You gotta remember that person bought a shitty property that he's now trying to sell you. So it's like there's some shit on the back end he gotta make up
There's
for.
some shit. There's a show on Netflix called The Watcher, I think. That somebody was watching. Dude bought this $1 million home. He put his whole entire fucking trust funds, him and his wife. His wife's an artist, and come to find out, the shorty that that she wanted that house. She was watching them the whole time so they could sell it for a cheap price. So she bought it at a cheap price.
Yeah, it was the realtor lady. It's funny. I watched the Netflix thing and like I'm obsessed with real stories. So like a minute I find out it was real, I was like, oh, I gotta go read this and learn everything about it. Yeah, happened in New Jersey, based on a true story. However, Netflix, I'm onto you. Y'all lied and y'all changed it so crazy. But I just want to say I get it. Seeing how drastically they changed it, it makes me now see the cinematic input.
I want to make films.
They make films because it's like
so fire.
The Netflix story way better than the real story.
Oh,
like,
facts.
I honestly recommend you don't go read the real story. Like,
I'm gonna go read it now.
Don't, bro.
I watched it already.
Don't.
I just want to hear it.
I mean, yeah, for your knowledge, but like you'll be like disappointed in the sense of like, oh wow.
But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to exaggerate it. That's what makes it. That
was a big exaggeration. Wow, bro. Like I'm talking, like they didn't even move into the crib.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Like, they never moved in.
Yeah, bro. Like the way.
So who was watching them?
So that's the thing. The way it was set up was that first letter thing that they got. It was when they were moving into the house the first time. After they got it, they like I think they temporarily went somewhere. They didn't go through with the house because shit's weird, and that was like how the scenes were like the husband, because he was upset with the neighbors treated him. He wrote the letters to them, and then like the other shit happened. So that was the stuff that made people not believe whether or not somebody's really watching.
Bro, they had a fucking underground cave.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Imagine that. I'm shooting niggas.
Oh yeah, bro. I blow.
I blow that shit up. I blow that. What?
Yo, that's so funny you say that because I remember when
they were like, they're on to us. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
When I was younger, I lived in a house in the basement, bro. It had a hole in the wall.
Nah, that ain't.
Bro, I swear to God, bro. Imagine moving into the crib and the first thing you see is a hole in the wall.
How big was it?
You could put a body in it. It was honestly the size of the panda logo.
I'm gonna look at this logo differently.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life.
I'm being serious though. Imagine walking in the basement
Sorry,
and see that
panda.
shit.
What, fucking panda?
No, but shit.
Oh, the size of it, like.
You believe in ghosts?
Believe in spirits.
Spirits, yeah. Aren't they the same thing or no?
I have a story.
Oh boy, you want to share it?
Sure.
Let's end it on a good ghost story.
I was 6 years old. It was a year after my dad died, and I was on my bunk bed. My older brother was on the bottom, and my younger brother Micah was on the his race car bed.
Yeah.
I was facing the wall, and then I just woke up and opened my eyes, and I was facing this way, still in the same position that I was laying in.
Yeah.
Like it was like a snap, just like that. Like I didn't get up and move. Like I swear. So, then I was carried out of my bed, like floating out. And then somebody was like rocking me, and it was like a silver outline.
How old were you?
I was 6. I remember this because I feel like I woke up of consciousness, like awareness of life, after my dad died. Like that traumatic experience woke me up because I don't remember anything. There's people that remember the age of 1 and 2.
Was that 3. After your father had died?
After he died, that's when I like literally I woke up of awareness while walking down the aisle to see him before we put him in the ground. Like we were in the car. We were in the car, and I was like I just swear to God, it's like my soul just smacked me like, and I'm like, where the fuck are we going? And then we pull up to the church. Everybody's wearing all black. We walking up, and I was like, oh my God, it's my dad. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck are we doing here? I'm like, how did he die? And I asked so many questions that day. I was like, how did my dad die? When did it happen? And they're like, oh, they're saying lies and shit. Like, oh, he died, blah, blah, blah. Just, he's in heaven. Like, oh okay. Like, but when did this happen? How did it happen? I'm confused. My uncle brought me to kiss him. I remember all that shit.
That's crazy.
So fast forward a year later, like I was carried out my bed, rocked by this silver fucking object. It was shaped like him because he had big muscles. It was shaped like him. I didn't look up. I was scared. I just stayed where I was at. I stayed stiff as hell. Then he put me on the floor. I closed my eyes. I opened my eyes. I was facing this way again.
Wow.
And I was looking under the bed. I waited on my fucking mom's life. I waited like 5 minutes. Cause like her child, mind you, she's alert. Her husband's dead. Her protector is gone. She has to be more than awake to know if anything's wrong with her kids.
Facts.
So I waited to see if she was going to come in there. She did not come in there. Nobody came. Nobody woke up. Micah was asleep.
It was just
my brother
completely. It was like almost like it was a peaceful energy. Maybe sometimes like that. You know, personally, I've never seen a ghost, but
that was my first and only time.
I've been told some crazy stories. Like I guess I'll share one. My grandmother. So my family's from Guyana, and my grandmother, growing up in Guyana, she lived in a house where it was an industrial area. So believe it or not, I'm from this place called Canvas City. It's such a poor place. People took the canvases of cans and paint stuff, and even like the papering of like paintings, like anything that was like essentially a canvas that you could paint on, right? Because that's a terminology. They use that to make houses. So that's how it got the name Canvas City. It's crazy, right? So long story short, though, everybody's out there working, whatever, whoop-de-whoop. My grandma's grandfather, I guess, like, killed himself, right? He hung himself. And my grandmother found him. And, like, I guess they traumatized her, whatever. And time goes on. My grandmother, she said, like, for a few years of her life, every day at night, her father was bringing her chocolate. And it was crazy because she would tell people. Nobody believed her. Everybody's just like, this little girl is obviously struggling. She's going through some shit because her dad died. And one day, my grandmother's mom came in the room and saw her sitting on the edge of the bed, literally having a full-blown conversation with somebody, chewing something in her mouth like she really was chewing chocolate. And she was like, oh, what's happening? Like, she caught her, and she's just like, oh, I'm just talking to dad. Like, she's completely, like, not aware that some weird shit. Like, she was still going with it. Like, and it was in that moment, like, my grandmother's mom realized, like, okay, even if this child's tripping, something's going on. So, like, in our country, there's this thing you can do where you get, like, this gold key pin. And it's, like, a sacred thing where you put it on someone's grave, and it just holds the spirit there. So they actually did that, and after they did that, my grandma actually never saw her dad again.
Oh, my God.
And it's crazy because I remember when my grandma shared that to me, I was just like, bruh, that's just crazy. Like, bruh.
My nephew talks to, he never met my dad. He wasn't born, but he knows that's Pop Pop.
See, I believe that kids are very,
we don't call him Pop Pop. That's dad. Like, he's just dad. He was like, oh, yeah, that's Pop Pop. We like, what? My brother doesn't call him Pop Pop or Pop. No. He said, yeah, that's Pop Pop. And he was talking to my great-grandfather in my grandmom's bedroom. Before she passed away, he would be in the room talking, laughing, cracking the fuck up. She's like, Julius, who you talking to? He said, I'm talking to Grandpa Sam. How the fuck do you know Grandpa Sam?
Yeah, never met him,
He was dead, but before you even thought of, bro.
Yeah.
And he was talking to my great-grandma.
There's a lot of stories with that. And I think it's because, like, kids, you know.
Shit is crazy. They're still here.
Yeah, you're closer to, they say kids are closer to death.
Because they're born.
We are, you know. So
they're
it's
in
like,
that in between.
They can still sense that shit. That's
they're like,
cool.
You feel me? It's like birth and death are so close. And like, it's like oh God. Shit is crazy.
No, it's crazy. Honestly, that was like the first time we kind of went on a little tangent of like just talking about like ghost stuff. I feel like we should do that more. Right, guys?
Spooky stories.
Yeah, because
I love that.
Or just in general, like
I love ghost stories.
We're trying to slowly break away from just interviewing people who are fully artist-based music. I feel like there's so many cool conversations to be had with all types of people.
Like,
in the
what
world.
do you like to talk about? Type shit.
Yeah,
like other than music. Like, I know you don't want to talk about fucking music all the time. Like, what's your favorite genre of movie and why?
I love scary movies. And
love
stuff
scary
like that.
movies.
I like real shit. Like, I like based on true story scary movies.
Really, that's just scary.
I love that shit.
Yo, look, I
want to go watch the movie.
I think it's on
Netflix.
It's a series of different episodes. It's like Cabernet of something. It's different spooky stories.
But based on a real story or not?
I don't know.
Maybe I might fuck with
You'll like it though.
Right,
I'm gonna show you what it is.
I bet. Nah, send it. I like the real shit, but you already know what the fuck's going on. It's your boy. It's like, nah.
Yep.
We about to wrap it up. This was a lovely conversation, and I
Thank
just
you.
want to say on camera, thank you for being the first girl on the Odyssey podcast. Like, you really Now
Something.
watch you knocked the door down. I feel like after
Thank
she
you.
came through, it's gonna be like so many more. So I appreciate you for doing that.
You're welcome.
I feel like don't know why, I'm a great guy and I just want people to interview. So all the girls that I've hit up, literally I hit you up just to interview you.
Right. He doesn't want to talk to you.
I really don't. I don't
He
like
doesn't.
people. It's like, nah, I love people. That's
I
a
don't like
lie.
people.
Rome loves people. Anyways, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram, MontegaJade, Montega Jade, not Montega, not Montega.
Montega.
Yo, shit's crazy. Montega. I
Yeah.
don't have my Facebook. I deactivated it, both of them. I'll be back soon, but y'all don't need that though.
Word. Thank you so
And
much
TikTok.
once again. Oh, TikTok?
I think TikTok's Montega Jade too.
Bet.
But
Montega Jade everywhere. Montega. Thank you so much for coming. It's your
Anytime.
boy Rome. Till next time.